You ain't first, you're last. You ain't first, last. You ain't first, you're last.
So I decided to actually play one of the free games with gold on Xbox this month. It's a game called Truck Racing Championship. So I don't know about you, but when it comes to me, playing racing video games, I'm in it for fun. I don't care if it's realistic. I mean, granted, some realism gives you like immersion or whatever, but I'm out here trying to have a good time, playing some Mario Kart, or if I'm playing something realistic, give me NOS, give me boosts, give me something that makes it worth my time. So, I see this truck racing game, and I'm like, you know what? How are they gonna make this cool, right? I mean, it's a big semi-truck, maybe there's drifting, I don't know. But you pop it in, and like, what in the cousin shit is this? You got this like butt rock going on. And the very first thing the game has you do is like this kind of trial race thing. So I'm going through this race, and I am doing absolutely horribly. Like, this first person mode is beyond garbage. I'm spinning out of control. I just don't understand anything. So I kind of chalk it up to like, hey, you just started the game for the first time. It's supposed to be a really rough learning curve. I don't know much about, driving a semi-truck, but, if it were me, I'd try to make this as fun as possible because, you're trying to get someone hooked onto your game, especially because this is a $60 retail release. But you know what? It looks like for these people, they just decided to throw you in and make sure that you're having the worst time possible. And plus, let's look at these awesome PS2-ass graphics. Nothing says next-gen console like playing with PS2-ass graphics. You know what? When was this game even made? Hold on a second. When was Truck Racing Championship made? Yeah, July 2019. You know what? What was Truck Racing Championship programmed on? George Foreman grill. But after you have that abysmal trial race, you actually get to make your own character. I use the term make your own character extremely damn loosely. You get to name them, you get to pick what kind of helmet they have and what country they're from. Of course, I had to name them Bobson Dognut, and that is a joke that like one person's gonna get. I'm going to stop real quick and give you guys a history lesson. This is extremely important for this game. For those of you who don't know, the original driver game on PS1 had a tutorial that you had to complete before you could even start the game. This is where many people stopped playing driver. Not because they weren't enjoying it, but because the tutorial was extremely hard and timed, and it gated you from the rest of the game. Now, why do I bring this up? Because in this stupid-ass truck racing game, they've added a 15 mandatory tutorial area where you have to beat every single one of these challenges. They're all timed, and every one of them is dumber than the last, and without beating them, you cannot actually start the real game. I'm not even kidding. Like, when I say don't play this game, I mean, I had to play this game to get the footage for this video, and I spent over 1 hour and 40 minutes just beating these 15 fucking tutorials so you guys can see what this game actually plays like. So I'm not gonna lie, these tutorials, though a pain in the ass, are extremely important because this game decided to go the hyper-realistic route. Once again, I don't know much about driving a semi-truck, but I will say that off the cuff, in real life, if you were to ask me what's racing a semi-truck like, I would think incredibly boring, and that is the truth. Some of the hot tips and features you get to master in this game are driving extremely slow around S-turns. Yeah, in real life, this makes sense. If you're driving a giant semi-truck, then yeah, you need to slow down to like 5 kilometers an hour so you can make the S-turn safely and carefully. This is a video game. This is a racing video game. And, the idea of 8 trucks slowing down to a crawl to gently make their way around a turn is not exactly exciting. Another super dope feature is the fact that you have a water cooling system that's applied to your brakes. That's right, you have to brake so much in this game that they will overheat. And to stop the overheating, you get to press the B button to spray water on your brakes. But hey, don't make the water go too much or you'll get too cold of brakes. But if you don't go cold enough, then your brakes are going to overheat. Because we're concentrating on brakes. Because in a racing game, we're talking about brakes. We're concentrating on stopping. We are enjoying stopping and slowing down in a fucking racing game. You know, losing constantly at these stupid-ass tutorials is really kind of like giving me a big hankering, a big quench for some Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Because I don't want to sacrifice flavor for a low-calorie beverage. But that's not the only weird-ass sponsor. Like, once again, I don't know anything about the truck racing league or whatever, but like, when I think racing and semi-trucks, you know, I don't think like probiotics. I take my probiotic every goddamn day. If I didn't, I wouldn't have my regular digestion, my chronic fatigue would be acting up, and my sumbitch and mood swings would be pissing me off. I used to be a porkless sumbitch. The worst mission, hands down, by far, just to start the game, mind you, is mission number 8. Now, in mission number 8, you have to keep your brakes from overheating, but you also have to keep them from getting too cold. The whole thing is supposed to take 38 seconds. I played this for over 25 minutes. You're watching it right now. You're watching the entire journey of me trying to beat this one 38-second mission. I'm telling you, right now, I had to speed it up 2,500% to fit this into this conversation. That's right, I had to speed it up 2,500 times so you can see all of the stupid-ass attempts I had to do just to beat this one mission, just to start the damn game. But finally, after all the stupid trials and stupid tribulations, I've made it to where I can actually get into the game and start career mode. You go to the calendar. But what happens? What do you think happens? Do you think I finally get to race against other trucks? You think I finally get to, you know, do what you're supposed to do in a racing game? Hell no. Nope. You have to do another practice race, a full course practice race, putting all of the stuff you put together. Hey, can you hit the brakes on time? Hey, can you spray water on the brakes? Hey, can you brake the brakes? Can you make sure you stop? Can you not go fast? That's what you get to do. No, you don't get to race. You get to do more stupid driving by yourself. Oh my god, I cannot stand. Oh, I cannot stand. So I said, screw it. No more stupid-ass career mode. Let me go all the way back to the main menu. There has to be a quick race option. Thank God there was. Pop in quick race. Go ahead and set myself up in the front so I can try my best to have some kind of, I don't know, fun race here. I put down the difficulty all the way down. You know what? I was like, let's put the difficulty all the way on the easiest setting. Let's just, you know, have a fun race where I can just whoop a bunch of ass. And no. Because the controls are so terrible, because the mechanics are so stupid, which, I mean, once again, I guess makes sense for driving a goddamn semi-truck. I don't know what else I should have expected. But not only do I spin out of control and have, you know, a horrible racing time, but even on the easiest difficulty, the stupid-ass other truckers just blow me away. So hey, for funsies, I went ahead and just put on hard mode. How could it be, you know, what, any harder, whatever, what's going to be the difference? And guess what? Lo and behold, exactly like I thought, going through dumbass hard mode basically has them just blasting you away. I don't know how the hell they can make all the turns so easily. I don't know, maybe I'm applying water to the brakes wrong. Maybe I'm not going slow enough. I have no idea. This game is like so unfun, it's freaking ridiculous. But I can leave no stone unturned. That's right. You guys are watching this review to know exactly everything about it, right? So who am I to ignore the multiplayer? You know, this is a free game with gold, so if anyone's playing it, I would assume it would be now. So let me go ahead and start up a multiplayer match. And to be honest, I'm actually kind of relieved. You know what? I'm glad that either no one's playing the multiplayer, which is probably true, or it doesn't work, which quite frankly is possibly also honestly true. But you know, I'm not disappointed because A, I get to stop playing this dumbass game, and B, you know, I've played enough online games to know that a game as dumb as this, if people were playing online, these guys would be the goddamn pros. Like, these guys are going to be the ones who are like, somehow have actually figured out how to play this game, or at least how to play this game the right way. I don't know. But either way, I'm glad I don't have to play it anymore, because guess what? I'm never going to play it again. And you know what? Neither should you. So that's Truck Racing Championship. I have never had such an unfun experience in a racing game. I mean, like, I get realism. I get, like, you know, you want to have some kind of realistic thing. I'm not big in the semi-truck racing scene, so maybe that's real or something. But, like, seriously, that's not fun at all. That's fun for nobody. Cooling your brakes with your water tank, like woohoo, let's take that turn at 5 miles an hour. That game sucks ass. And you know what? Hey, I played it because it was free. It is not worth the time it takes to download it and turn it on. Don't play that game. Don't play that game. That's going to do it for us today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, if you haven't subscribed, please do. It'd be really cool to see you around. Leave a like or a comment about anything in that awesome truck racing video. Hey, if you're a professional truck racer, tell me if that lives up to the hype, because I guess I'm interested. But hey, like I said, thanks for watching, and as always, take it easy.